Welcome back to the Bukit Jalil in Kuala Lumpur, where Arsenal lead 2-0 at half-time against the Malaysian 11. Malaysian 11 have made a change at half-time. The international keeper, Chemat, whose nickname is APEC, is on. He had a shoulder injury recently in an Olympic qualifier, but he's back and fit now to play in the second half here. Vito Manone's in goal for Arsenal as well. And we will try and run you through all the changes. Rosicky is on, certainly. And you can see there Skilacci is on too. So we'll take a while and we'll try and work it out. Changes all being announced on the fairly loud public address system. Tidied up there by Kuala. This is Thomas Rosicky. Carl Jenkinson, as you can see, is still on at right back. I think he's had a pretty good game so far. And he has. You can also see Emmanuel Frimpong, who is on, who had injury hit time lately. Was expected to really burst through last season, but I hope that this season will be the one. Here he is on the ball now, Frimpong. Naki. See Hardy Yahaha is on as well. Malaysia 11 coming forward, and a save there for Manoni to make from Kuala. Sharani, the man to go off for the Malaysian 11 at half-time. Bursting forward is Miyachi. Carlos Bea is also on for Arsenal in place of Shamak, and that might just make them a bit more energetic. Now Rohidan. Here again is Kuala. Under a bit of pressure there momentarily. Danielson it was. Another of the half-time changes. Just maybe feeling his way into the game a bit. So a corner for Arsenal to defend here. Dear me, taken short and given away, and here's Miyachi, and now Arsenal can counter. There's Muslim Ahmad, who came on towards the end of the first half. And here's Rosicky. Goals in that first half from Ramsey from the penalty spot, who's on the ball now, and then Walcott. Still no sign of Nasri or Van Persie here. There's Danielson. Now Jenkinson. Oh, good turn from Vela, but not quite. Keeper came out well. And given the fact he's just had a shoulder injury, that's pretty brave goalkeeping from Chemat. Fullback did well. Omar. Now Vea. No foul, and this is Carlos Bea with options in the middle, which he didn't use. Sure, he'll be aware that the young Mexican side, including his former under-17 colleague Giovanni Dos Santos, were put out of the Copa America last night. With no points from the group stage. Forward run was blocked. Now it's the Nielsen. Again, Bea to charge, but it was just enough on the back pass. Nearly got it wrong, though. Here's Jenkinson. He and Miachi might just get the full run out here. And certainly nothing wrong in that. Rosicki. Ramsey's made a good run. It's brilliant! Apart from the finish. Rueful smile from Aaron Ramsey. They did everything right, but then he couldn't find the back of the net. Touch from Bea is sublime. And that is a real sitter for Ramsey. I know the keeper's there, but he knew straight away. But they're 2-0 up. So hopefully for him won't matter. Just so impressive the way they tore through, though. The Italian Manone spent some time on loan at Hull City last year. Well, he's penalised him for taking too many steps in a friendly. I'm not sure what word describes that decision. Useful if you're a fan of the Malaysian 11. And a touch pernickety if you're a neutral. So what can they do? Safik Rahim's behind it. Of course, it's an indirect free kick. Did we really need all of this? They're going to have to take the touch mighty fast. Bakhtar might be the one to strike it. There's the touch, curled by Rahim, and as so often it's blocked. Almost impossible to score from those. Famously saw that Sheringham-Shearer combination do it once at Wembley. After hitting it into the top corner. Might sound a bit unscientific, but I always think it's worth running up and hitting it and hoping it takes a nick off somebody, because it's hard for the wall to entirely jump out of the way. Very hard to place it like Rahim tried there. Rosicki. Good touch from Ramsey. Trying to pass their way through again with Bea. Nearly emerged with it. Frimpong trying to win it back. And the challenge from Nielsen. I think he got the ball, but he went through too much of the player to get it. So it should be 3-0. Ramsey early on, then Walcott. And then at the start of this second half, Ramsey with a glorious chance from a best bit of play of the game from Arsenal. And couldn't quite finish. Here's Rohidan. It would be nice to see this Malaysia 11 score. Obviously not if you're an Arsenal fan, but you know what I mean. Cleared by Kemat. And they have another free kick, and there is Robin van Persie warming up, and the minute they see him on the big screen, the cheer goes up. So Raheem is over it, along with Jasuli. Intelligently played if he can keep it in, but he couldn't quite. So Chesney, or rather Manoni, excuse me, to clear away. His only contribution so far has been to give away that indirect free kick inside the area. Danielson. Now Bea, and Rosicki drives one, and it took a little bobble, but it was held easy enough by Kemat. Rosicki with the captain's armband as well. Scalacci had just better be careful with the contact there, and he got away with it. It's Scalacci and Giroud for the second half, after what will surely be the top team, Vermaelen and Koscielny for the first. Here's Frimpong. Now Rosicki. Now Danielson. Traore. Danielson for Frimpong. Plenty of players out there who are keen to make an impact. Now Rosicki. Bit of skill from Arsene Wenger. Bea couldn't quite get the body shape right there to play that pass. This is Jenkinson. And now Frimpong. Just need to up it a level here, Arsenal. Play at that tempo they enjoy. Traore. And there's Miyachi. Little ball from Rosicki for Carlos Bea, who is in and finishes wonderfully well. He wasn't that far out, and that is a sensational finish from Carlos Bea. Look at this. Goalkeeper is backpedaling, but it's still brilliant. The open goal starts this week, but his sand wedge was out early. Beautiful touch from Bea. Here come more changes from Malaysia. Omar's coming off.